Hey, how's you guys doing? It's been a while since I can stand on my own 2 feet. You knew I was gonna do that, right? Anyway, I hope you're having a great 2025 so far. It's my first video of the year. I know it's been a little while since I've talked to you guys, so this is gonna be pretty much just an update video telling you everything that's going on around here and then let you know some of the things that you can expect upcoming here in the season. And the first one is right there. You're not gonna be able to tell because the sun angles are terrible. Look at how low. Wintertime, look at how low. That's as high as the sun's gonna get. It's like 10:30 in the morning right now, but that's it. It barely makes it over the house. Anyway, terrible for shooting conditions, but that's new sod right there. We'll talk a little bit more about that towards the end of the video because the name of this sod has yet to even be mentioned on the internet as far as I can tell. That's how new it is. But for now, I wanted to show you over here the Floratam. Look at how green this is. I should have been shooting videos all winter because this is the best winter I've ever had. Whoops. This is the best winter I've ever had with my lawn as far as disease goes. And you guys will remember, I got my preventatives down early. I have 0 large patch pressure in the Floratam. And you can see it's looking great. Now, it does need a cut. It hasn't been cut in 5 weeks. 5 weeks, and that's just because of temperatures and how they've gone here. For those of you that have been around for a while, you know I have a guide to Florida winter lawn care. I'll link it up there. We're a little bit too late to download it now, and in fact, if you want, you should download my app. It's called Yard Mastery. That's gonna respawn all the programs. That's for all of you. Cool season, warm season, north, south, east, west. All of your programs are gonna respawn here in the next couple 2-3 weeks, probably the next week or so. We have a lot of changes to the program, positive changes, ones that you guys have asked for. And in fact, one of the changes is we're going from 4 biostimulants down to 2. And that'll help a lot of the new folks who get confused because all of a sudden we're throwing at them fertilizer, pre-emergent, and 4 biostimulants. So we've cut that down to 2, got one that's got a little extra. Anyway, you'll see all that coming up, lots of stuff. But back to my lawn here, the Florida guide talks about how we have like a northern part of Florida where everything goes dormant. Then we have a southern part of Florida where rarely it goes dormant. And then there's the middle where I'm at, the transition zone of Florida in the winter. And the transition zone of Florida in the winter has been perfect this year. 5 weeks, hasn't been fertilized. It's been watered. I irrigate every 3rd day, ½ inch or so, but no fertilizer in a while. It stopped growing a while ago and it needs a cut. I mean, you can see, look at how beautiful that is. Come on. You know what? Come on now. Kentucky bluegrass ain't doing that. Look at how pretty that is. So it definitely needs a cut. I'd say it's, you know, it's fine. I just have a dilemma. And the dilemma is that as a YouTuber in the lawn care space, you know, I've had sponsors that have sponsored my lawn equipment for the last couple years. And as we sit right now, I don't have an agreement for the 2025 season on lawn equipment. I'm hoping to ink something next week. But until then, I'm in a dilemma because I can't mow my lawn without a sponsorship. How would I ever be able to live with myself if I mowed a lawn for free, especially my own? So hopefully that'll get cleared up and I'll be able to mow. Until then, the nice thing about not having a sponsor is I can actually choose to mow with whatever mower I want.
A few moments later.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work. Let's go get an update on the zoysia. It's always nice to have a neighbor that blows me. So yeah, we gotta update everybody here. You notice, by the way, we're gonna have a lot of fun fixing this because we've needed drainage for a long time. So on this side,
higher than I am.
yeah, yes, quite often. So we need. You're slow this morning.
I am.
All right, so yeah, guys, Mike's having a pool put in, so we are gonna. It's good though, because we're gonna get to fix the drainage over here, and all the way from up there, and we'll either run it down here or we might run it out the back. Okay, so back to the zoysia. Same thing here. This hasn't been cut in 5 weeks, and you can see. I mean, it's not overgrown, but I've kept it high. I've talked to you guys about that over the years. I try to keep it out at 2 inches, 2.5 inches. That's where I try to keep it. But every year, as the year goes on, the rainy season comes in, it gets higher and higher. It's at about 3.5 right now. And again, hasn't been cut in 5 weeks, looking beautiful. And there is some disease pressure here, but you can't really see it because I haven't cut. If I was to cut this, it would all start to show up. See, we got a little bit of large patch right there. Can you see it? Right in there? But that's really it. A couple little spots there. Other than that, and then look at this. This almost looks like dollar spot. I don't know what this is. See that? Might even be animal pee. See? Well, can you see the little, let's see if you can get it over here. Can you see the little spots? Like doink, doink. So I've never seen that in the zoysia. But anyway, I don't care. It's gonna be fine, it's winter. If you're just finding my content right now and you have disease in your lawn and it's kind of in this state, again, because I'm in the middle of Florida here, so temperatures have allowed it to not go dormant, along with me keeping it fertilized. That helps, keeping it pushed with nitrogen, even though it hasn't been fertilized in a while. But as we got cold, it had plenty of nitrogen and growth to push through the cold, plus keeping it irrigated, and then again, I haven't mowed. It's just been a perfect year. I don't know how else to say it. It doesn't happen often, and it happens to be a year where I take the winter off, but anyway, there it is. There's the zoysia looking good, and you can see, like I said, neighbor's got a pool put in, so we're gonna have some fun doing some drainage and fixing some things and having a little fun over here. Okay, back to the main stage. Oh yeah, that thing right there. Got a big video coming out on that. I've been doing it for a while because I like to keep these in rotation for a little while. So I actually had that on the old lawn over here, testing it, and I got some other stuff, some security stuff. By the way, it's got all these cameras on it. You can actually view through the cameras in the app. It's pretty cool. So anyway, lots coming up on that. All right, let's get over here. So this is the main stage, you guys know, and terrible video, terrible lighting, and that's fine. We'll do a full video on it coming up. Me and Nick actually shot a full video when this was installed on install day, and I did not DIY the removal. Again, I'll have a super detailed video on putting down new sod and all that. But what this is called Viridian. And I'll show you some videos of when I was watering it yesterday when the sun was a little bit better, how beautiful this is. But this is Viridian, and this is a Scotts product. This is my neglected backyard. You can see over there, my neighbor's pool going in. And for those of you that have been around for a while, you know this is also a Scotts product. This is called Scotts ProVista St. Augustine grass. Right now it's full of weeds and it's been neglected. You can see it's still green because I put some fertilizer on it, I don't know, sometime back in like November or something. But it's my backyard. Again, you guys know I always ignore my backyard, which has been perfect for this grass because this is one of the original iterations of ProVista, and it only has to be mowed once a month, even in the summer. That's not the case anymore, the newer iterations, because this product is something that they're genetically altering in the beginning, and then along the way they use natural selection to get better and better. The ProVista that you buy today is not the same ProVista that I am laying at. Oh gosh. Yeah, you can tell I neglect my backyard. I almost put my face in that. Anyway, all that to say, what Scotts ProVista is famous for, or what it's known for is, by the way, first of all, it's based on Floratam. So they took Floratam genes and they put a bunch of new stuff in there, and now they have ProVista. And the new stuff that they injected in there was glyphosate tolerance. So again, you can get rid of all the weeds, even though I have in here, this thing is riddled with weeds, but you can get rid of the weeds with glyphosate. So like no more wild Bermuda, no more torpedo grass, right? Because you can use glyphosate to kill those, and this grass is tolerant of that. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing, slower growth. This is the slowest. The newer versions, the newest iterations are not quite this slow. And then the third thing is deeper, darker blue-green color, and that comes from the slower growth. It compacts the chlorophyll together and you get a darker green color. So that is the Scotts ProVista. As you guys know, I've worked with it for years. I love it. You can push it with nitrogen. You can hammer it all you want. It's just a great grass. As far as the slow growth, some people don't like that, but really you can still mow every week. It's just instead of taking off that much like you would in Floratam that grows like 6 inches in a week, this stuff grows like 1 inch in a week. So you just take 1 inch off. So you can still mow weekly. It's just not going to get overgrown for those times in the summer when it's raining on your mow day and you have to let it go. That's what this is for. So it works great. Scotts ProVista St. Augustine grass, and in fact, because it's been in the market so long, the prices have come way, way, way down to where this is not that much more expensive than Floratam when you consider all the benefits and advantages you get with it. All right, and so this is the newest iteration of that technology. Again, it's called Viridian. And what this has, in addition to all the things I mentioned, is it has better cold tolerance. They took some of the stuff, the genome, the bits and pieces, whatever, of Raleigh, and they kind of embedded that or incorporated that in. And so now what you have is all of those same things plus cold tolerance. Now, you know, we've just been talking about this, all of Florida, right? Northern guys, what happens? You guys go dormant. Well, here you go. This is your choice right here. And by the way, this is also available in Texas, heavily available in Texas right now. Florida, the Viridian is not as highly available yet. There's a couple farms that have it. I'm gonna give you a link below, and if you're interested in ProVista or Viridian in Florida or Texas, you can use that link. It goes right to my contact at Scotts. I actually have someone I work with at Scotts named Scott. He makes sure that you get taken care of right, you get your questions answered right, especially with a new product like this. Of course, I'll do my best in the comments below to answer. And you're gonna see a lot more. This doesn't even look that good right now to me. I mean, it looks awesome actually, because it's sod that's been down a month. But I just can't wait to see it when we get into the summer and it really starts to rage and I'm actually able to hammer it with some nitrogen. So far, it's just had fungicide on the day of install, plus a little spoon juice, and the main thing I wanted in the spoon juice was the kelp, but I snuck a little nitrogen in there too, and iron just for fun. So that's everything. This is gonna be coming up. Main stage, y'all, main stage. So you're gonna see a brand new grass, brand new to the market. I get to bring it out. I get to be the one to talk about it and introduce it to you guys, and I know you're gonna love it. So check out that link below if you're interested in getting on the list. But again, ProVista you can get right now. It's a lot cheaper. This is gonna be a higher priced item, right? This is the new stuff. This is the greatest, latest and greatest technology. So for those of you that want that, yeah, hit that link below on that too. Last thing I gotta do, take down my Christmas lights. And I tell you what, it is 65 out here right now, and that is just, man, getting up on that roof in 65-degree temperatures is just gonna be, that's gonna be terrible. By the way, a couple of you had reached out and asked why I didn't do a lot more Christmas light videos this year. And that is because we sold out of Christmas lights. If you guys don't know, we started carrying these professional Christmas lights, the same ones that landscapers use, when they do it for customers, and I thought, well, we might as well start using these for us. These are so much brighter. Anyway, you guys know. Well, we sold out. The first year we did it, we sold out. This year we sold out even faster. And so I couldn't make any more content because it's pretty lame. Look, I gotta fix that too, hurricane damage. Anyway, it's not cool to make content and tell you guys about something really awesome and then you can't get it. So anyway, we this year coming up, and actually have to put the order in like now. I'm gonna order a whole container directly overseas. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 20 or a 40. There's a whole math calculation you have to do in filling up the container and business stuff that takes my soul away. I'm a creative guy, but anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna order a whole container, maybe two, I don't know. So a couple hundred G's investment, but I wanna do it because I know that Christmas lights is something cool. It's something, I've always been looking for something that we can do in the winter. You and me, you know, how can we stay in contact in the winter? And yeah, I think Christmas light, look at this, sorry, lame. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I was in Northwest Indiana for Christmas. That's another reason I didn't make quite as much content. So I'll leave you with a couple of gray sky clips from Northwest Indiana. And for those of you that are in those gray skies, there you go. There's that sunlight for you. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you have a great 2025, a happy 2025, all of that stuff. Subscribe, hit the like, and lots of content coming up. And I'll see you in the lawn.